Good morning guys, welcome to this channel once again. So in the next couple of weeks I will be in Nairobi, Kenya. This morning I'm catching a flight via Kigali to Nairobi. Come along with me, let's go to the Kotoka International Airport and let's go through the process together, from check-in, immigration checks, and even getting on board the aircraft. Let's all witness how it is traveling international through the Kotoka International Airport. Stay with me to the end of this video. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you haven't done that yet. I'll see you at the end of the video. So my flight was bound to depart at 12:30 p.m. but I got to the airport at 10 a.m. to avoid any inconveniences. So on arrival, one of the airport staff assisted me to my airline check-in desk, which in this case was RwandAir, which is the national airline carrier for Rwanda. So I checked in my luggages, and each passenger is allowed to check in 2 luggages, with each of the luggages not exceeding 23 kilograms. And all your checked-in luggages have tags with the inscription of your name and your final destination. With this, sorting the luggages becomes easier for the ground staff, since not all the passengers on the aircraft are heading to the same destination. So after checking in my luggages, I was asked for my passport and my visa. After all the formalities were done, I was handed with my boarding pass. So for Ghanaian passport holders traveling to Kenya, you do not need a visa. What you need is called an ETA, and it means Electronic Travel Authorization. Applying for the ETA is much more easier than applying for a visa, and with mine I got my ETA within 48 hours. So from the check-in desk, I headed to immigration, and after their checks, they stamped my passport with the departure stamp. So it was now time for me to proceed to the scanning area. At this point, you'd have to remove your shoes, your belt, if you have earrings, anything foreign on you needs to come off, with the exception of the clothes you are wearing. Even laptops inside your backpack will be asked to be taken out. So your items will go through a scan through a conveyor belt, and you as an individual will also go through a scan barefooted in a different section. There was nothing illegal on me here, so I went through the check successfully and I proceeded to the boarding gate. Miss the flight. To find out which boarding gate you are boarding your aircraft from, you can either check on your boarding pass or check on the electronic screens in the airport. So in the boarding area, there are various shops, restaurants, lounges, pharmacies, convenience stores, and even souvenir shops. So if you're a foreigner and you're already at the airport and you want to get anything Ghanaian before you head out of the country, this is where to get it. Initially our boarding gate was C1, but we went to C1 only to be told it had been changed to C6. So apparently this Ethiopian airline Airbus A350 had been given our boarding gate. So I was going on this trip with my friend Joseph. So after we were told of the change in our boarding gate, we had to quickly move to the new boarding gate, which was C6. So not long after we got to our new boarding gate, we saw our aircraft, the RwandAir Boeing 737-800, on the taxiway approaching the terminal gate. Soon after our aircraft had come to park at the boarding gate, we saw the Ethiopian airline Airbus A350, which initially had taken our boarding gate, taxiing for the runway. Now, our last and final checks were being made. It took a while before we were called for boarding because the passengers on our aircraft needed to disembark before we boarded. And now it was time to get on board the aircraft. So there was one airline staff who would ask for your ticket and usher you in. So on the aircraft, the first 4 seatings are the business class seats, and they were configured in a 2-2 configuration, and the economy class seats follow right after in a 3-3 seating configuration. So each passenger has a seat number on his boarding pass. So mine was 17F and it was a window seat.
You did it back end.
And it was now time to sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight. Don't forget to catch up the continuation on my next upload, where I do a tour on the aircraft and what happens before, during, and after takeoff. Give the video a like if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you haven't done that already. And as always, stay positive, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.